Very good. Now we are recording. Good, Diana. What do you have for this activity? Rewrite the sentences in parentheses. Use past modals, must have, may have, might have, or could have. Sometimes more than one answer is possible. There's no answer. I bet she left by now. She must have left by now. Okay, now we are using the model.
The model verbs, right, in past?
Must, because this person is sure. He's very sure. That's why he's saying she must.
100% sure.
100% sure. Hello, Adriana.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Sue, are you with us?
Yes,
Hi,
I think,
Sue.
sorry, my internet is breaking up, so.
Okay. Well, hopefully it'll work out just fine. You can ask your
Sorry
class.
for that.
Don't worry about it. You can ask your family members to give you the opportunity to take the class. So if they could not connect to anything on internet for just a little while, it'll be better for you.
Okay, I changed internet line, so I think it's
It'll
going
be
to be better. Yes.
Very good, very good. And I have here now. Hi, David. Hi, Monica.
Hello, hello.
Who else do I have? Leonardo. Hi, Leonardo. Hello, Patricia.
Hi.
Leonardo's here. Gabby's here. All right, everybody, we're going to have a new classmate. I present to you Sue. Her name is Suru Sadai, right?
Suri Sadai.
I'm sorry, Suri Sadai.
Nice to meet you all. Don't worry, teacher.
Welcome.
All right, Gabby. Hi, Gabby. All right, let's try to do this a little quicker now that everybody's here. Let's please compare answers.
Well, on the next I have, she may have decided to drive.
Very good. She may have decided. Everybody has something similar?
I have, she could have driven.
What?
I have, she could have driven.
Well, this drive is an infinitive. That is infinitive, so you don't use that one in past participle. It's an infinitive.
So she could have drive.
No. She could have,
right.
maybe you can say she could have decided, because the verb is the decide. That's the verb. Not drive. Drive is an infinitive. Is the reason. Is not the verb. Is the reason for the verb. Is the reason for the decision.
Okay.
So it's not driven in any case, in any way. So you can say she may have decided to drive, or you can say she might have decided to drive, or the other option. Sometimes
she could have decided.
She could have, yes. So we have could, may, or might. Yes. In this case, that says maybe, that means the person is not sure. So when the person is not sure, all of these Work, okay. All right. What about the next one, guys? I don't think so. Her car's broken down. It was in the garage last night. Now, what we have to do is say, it's not possible she got it back yet.
It could be possible that if I wrote she couldn't have got it back yet.
Yes. Let's repeat that again. Hold on. I'm having a little bit of
Okay.
interference. I'm not sure if it's yes. I think that's a little better. All right. One more time.
Okay.
It's continue, please. It's not it's it.
No, it's she, or she couldn't have got it.
She couldn't. Gotten it
Oh yeah, gotten it
back
yet.
yet. All right, there you go. Now that's one possible answer.
Okay.
Okay. Does anybody else have a different answer?
Yes, I have. She may not have gotten it back yet.
That's good. She may not have. Perfect. That's good. May not, remember, is not 100% sure. And I think this sentence, this person is 100% sure.
It must.
So we could also say she mustn't have gotten it back yet.
Yes, but must is
Or it's not very common.
no,
use it in
it has a
negative.
different meaning. It has a different intention. And
Oh, okay.
but because if it's negative, not possible because it's negative, this is the correct expression. Couldn't,
Okay.
because it's negative. Yeah, I know I have this could here in the not sure, but when it's negative is the one that you use.
When you're 100% sure that the thing doesn't happen.
Yeah, when you're sure
Oh,
and it's in negative,
okay.
you can use this.
Okay.
When you say she mustn't, it has a different intention. It's like
Like a provision?
no,
Prohibition?
it has prohibition. It's in the past. This is in the past. Maybe you can say yes, like it's a prohibition in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, let's continue. All right, I'm gonna erase everything. Let's go for the next one. What about this one? Number 2, did I tell you someone robbed Dana last week and stole her purse? How awful. I bet she was scared.
She must have been scared.
Very good. She must have been scared. Very good. Next. Well, she was scared at first. The funny thing was she knew the thief. She went to school with him. But Dana looks really different now.
He might not have recognized her.
Very good. He might not have recognized her. Do you have somebody has a different answer?
The same, but with may.
May not.
He
Mhm.
Okay.
may.
Yeah. So he may not have recognized her. Very good. Did she tell him that she knew him? Maybe she told him.
She could have
She
told him.
might.
Yeah,
She
she could
might?
have, she might have, she may have. There you go.
Okay.
Yes. Perfect. Good. Next. That it? Oh my gosh, I thought there were 3. Good. Your roommate overslept and missed an important meeting at work. She could have stayed up too late the night before. She might not have set her alarm clock. What about number 2? Your best friend hasn't called you in a week. He or she may.
She may have lost her phone.
Very good. She couldn't. He or she couldn't.
Have
The-
had time.
I want to write the first answer I heard. She may have lost her phone. And the next one, she couldn't.
Have had time.
Wow, it looks a little strange.
Why?
Found the time, could be. She couldn't have found the time.
All right.
It could be.
I mean, she couldn't have had the time. Oh,
The
That's right.
time. Yeah.
or she couldn't have found the time. It's okay.
She couldn't
It's
have
possible.
ended something.
She couldn't have ended. But
Couldn't
she
have-
has, yeah, the friend hasn't
couldn't
called.
have-
Yeah, she
She
couldn't have.
money to.
Oh
how do
no,
you-
finished.
saldo.
She couldn't have finished.
All right, I have 2 answers right here. So she couldn't have had money, or she couldn't have finished. But I don't know, finish what? Or money for what?
How do you
Finish
say? How do you say?
her,
Saldo.
her course. She couldn't have finished her course, or
But the course, the situation is that the friend hasn't called in a week. So if the friend hasn't called, what you're sure of, saldo, credit, mister, credit, phone credit. What you're saying is that maybe she didn't have credit. Maybe she didn't have credit. She couldn't have had credit. This is okay. I'm gonna give you a couple of options. So the first thing we can do here is that we are stating a story, a complete story. This is one story. So if you say your best friend hasn't called you in a week, she may have lost her phone. She couldn't have forgotten about me.
Mhm.
Yes, it's a continuing story.
Okay.
In this case, what you're saying here, she couldn't have forgotten about me. You're saying maybe she lost her phone because she couldn't have forgotten. There is no way she forgot. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, now let's continue with the next one. Number 3. Your grandparents forgot your birthday. Oh my gosh. They may not.
Have a calendar. Have calendar. Forget it.
Sure, but that wouldn't be a past model.
A good reason.
It's a negative. They may not.
They may not have bought me a present and they acted out they forgot. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's a little, well,
Yeah.
I can tell you this, remember.
yeah.
Okay.
They may not have remembered. No, it's possible they forgot.
Okay.
It's possible they didn't remember. So what you're saying about the gift, they may not have bought me a gift But now that wouldn't be inconclusive. So you need to conclude the story. They may not have
Mhm.
bought me a gift and were too embarrassed
Yeah.
to call me. All right, something like that. So it's possible they didn't buy you a gift and were too embarrassed. They might,
They might uh, another yeah, event.
Other event.
I was going to say that.
yeah, very good, very good. They might have had another event. Okay, what about number 4? Your sister can't find her favorite CD. She must
Have forgotten it on her best
On
friend's
how?
house.
Or have lost.
lost it. Yeah, you can say it's a little easier to say lost it, but it's also correct to say she may have forgotten it at her friend's house. It's also correct. She must have lost it. She could
She
have
could have lived in her friend's house.
left it in her friend's house. Yes.
Or she could have lent it to her friend.
She could have lent it. Yes, very good. Very good, guys. I think we are doing good. Does anybody have any questions?
No.
No? Very nice. Next. Nope, that's it, right?
Yeah.
Only 3. Very good. In that case, we're going to start with the next one. Hi, Diana Sanchez. Who else came in late? Hi, Antonio. All right, everybody's here. Everybody's coming in.
Hi, teacher. Good night, everybody. Good night. Thanks, teacher.
You're welcome, mister. We're going to start with a new lesson today. And the title of the lesson is The Rise to Fame. What do you see in the screen?
Tom Cruise.
Yes. And the title is The Rise to Fame. What is the rise to fame?
It's like to say your ascenso.
Your ascendance. Yes. You're rising up. Yeah, when you go up. In this case, to fame. So when he's not so famous, and then more famous, and more famous. All right, something like that. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right. Now, what do you see in the screen?
Different actors.
Famous
Different-
people.
Famous people. Do you have a favorite celebrity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Who is it?
Tom
Johnny
Hanks.
Depp? Tom
Anne
Hanks,
Hathaway.
Okay, very good. Anybody else?
Tom Hanks.
Oh, I have many.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp, Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This guy, the girl, Scarlett Johansson.
Nobody said my teacher. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
All right, good. I have more celebrities here. I'm sorry. What do you know about your favorite celebrity? What's their favorite color? Where are they from? What's their next movie? How
His
many
or her age.
Yeah, what do you know about their favorites? About your favorite celebrity? Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing, to be honest.
I can share an example to you. One of my favorite celebrities is Keanu Reeves,
Oh, it's good.
but not only for his movies. Actually, this guy became a true celebrity to me when he started giving signs of humbleness. You know, he's a very humble guy.
Yeah.
But what about you? What do you know about your favorite celebrity?
Well, not so many things. Only the movies that she acted, or she was acting.
Okay. All right. That's all right. How did your favorite celebrity become famous? Who knows? Who knows how?
For example, this guy who played Black Panther,
Yes. What's his name?
but I don't remember the name. Sorry.
Neither do I.
This actor.
Boseman, right? It's the
Chadwick Boseman. Yes.
yes.
Yes, Chadwick. Someone help you, but I don't remember this actor.
Someone help me.
Someone help him.
Help him. I don't know that story.
Yes.
All
Even
right.
even this actor paid him his lessons for becoming an actor, and
to become
then
an actor.
to become an actor, and then he got lucky because when he started acting like a Black Panther, he became famous.
He became.
He became.
All right. Very good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody else?
Well, I remember the first time that the first movie that I watched about Anne Hathaway was the Diary of a Princess, I guess.
Yes.
And I think that's the movie that became or that gave her famous.
Okay. Yeah, I actually saw that movie in the movie theater when it came out.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago. Okay. Somebody else?
Yes,
Nobody?
I am fan of Grey's Anatomy.
Okay.
So the only thing I read once, because I am not in reading or knowing about my favorite actor and actresses, but I read that Ellen Pompeo, I think, I don't know how to pronounce it. She got into the cast because she had to pay her rent, but she didn't know she was going to become as famous as this.
As she is.
As she is.
Yes, as she is now. That's the only thing I
Wow.
remember now.
Wow. So she only did it as an emergency and it became a good role for her.
Yes.
Very good. All right. If nobody else wants to share something, I want to go to the next slide. Nobody? All right.
I remember
Yes.
the actor who helped Chadwick.
Chadwick, yeah?
Yes, the name this actor is Denzel Washington.
No way, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Denzel told about it in an interview.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
I might check that out later. Thank you, Sue. And for now, for the moment, do you know who is this man? And no, it's not me. No, I know. No, it's not me.
Maybe your cousin, teacher.
What?
Maybe your cousin.
Yeah, he's my cousin. He's my lookalike cousin.
Yeah.
All right. This guy is Russell Watson. Do you know who he is?
No.
No?
Not actually, no.
All right. Let's watch a small video about him so you can see who he is. Can you see the video playing on YouTube? No? Yes or no?
I only can hear it.
Don't worry, I'll bring it to you. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. And I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. There is no life without its hunger. Each restless heart beats so imperfectly. But when you
What do you think of this guy?
come and I feel weak,
Good, no good.
He has a nice voice.
sometimes
He's a
Yes.
good singer.
He's a really good singer.
I glimpse eternity.
Yeah, he's a good singer. Is he famous?
Raise me up.
I don't know.
Well, not very famous as I didn't know him.
Not in Mexico,
Yes,
huh?
but I don't know him.
Not in Mexico, no. But let's take a look at some of his stories. I have a comment here. He's
David
David?
says he sings like me.
really, really. Oh my! Let's listen to David. David, please
Yes.
Yes.
show us a bit of
Go
your
ahead,
talent.
David. Show us your beautiful voice, please.
Mister, yes. Oh my gosh, who left? David left? No, David is here. Oh my gosh,
I'm here.
I can't tell who left. Oh, I see who left. I think Adriana is having trouble with her. Adriana, no. Diana. Yes, I don't see Diana Sanchez here. Okay, so a lucky break. Let's read the article about Russell Watson. This is Russell Watson. Okay, let's begin. Russell Watson's rise to fame was remarkable and unexpected. The English-born tenor had no formal music training, was an average student, and quit school at age 16 to work in a factory. There, so he was a student. He quit school to go to work. Sounds familiar? That never
Yes.
happens in Mexico, huh? This never happens in Mexico. To make extra money, he sang in cafes in his spare time. That's nice. Several years later, he sang in a radio talent contest and won. And his life took an amazing turn. Well, I can imagine. Uh-oh, wake up, guys. When he won the talent contest, he quit his job, got a manager, and started singing in clubs full time. Of course, he has a talented voice. So he started making money out of his talent. One night, he ended a set of pop songs with an aria from an opera and got a standing ovation. He realized he was on to something. Eric. All right, so what is an aria, guys? Yes, he ended a set of pop songs with an aria. What is an aria?
I don't know.
music.
It's an opera song, an aria. It's a song from an opera number. I don't know how to call it. Okay, so he sang an opera piece and people loved it. He got a standing ovation. So he noticed something. He said, oh, I have something here. That's how he became a famous singer. By the age of 28, he had released his first album, The Boys, and had become an international star. Wow. What do you think about him now?
That he has a talented voice by nature.
Okay.
And he's a fighter because he never gave up about his dreams.
All right. Very good. Was it just luck?
No.
No,
Not only look.
it was hard work.
It was his voice.
Yes. What could have happened if he hadn't done any of the things he did? Would he have become famous?
No.
Probably.
Probably yes or probably no.
He may have
Probably,
continued singing in the cafeterias or something.
All right, good.
Or if he would have continued studying school, probably later he could have the opportunity to be in a place to study music.
Very nice. Anybody agrees with Monica?
I do.
Very nice. Thank you. Now we're going to listen to some comments from people that posted their comments on the website about Russell Watson's career. The first thing we're going to look for is
Dennis.
No, it's not this one. Sorry. The first thing I want you to look at is what does Dennis think about Russell? And then Sophie and then Anne, okay?
Dennis. I think it's a good thing he entered that contest. If he hadn't won, he might not have had the confidence to become a singer. And what would have happened if he had stayed in school? Maybe he would have done something entirely different. Stephanie.
Well, it's hard to know for certain, but I think he would have found a way to be a singer anyway. In fact, if he had continued his education, he could have had formal training and gotten an earlier start as a singer.
Anne.
You might be right, Stephanie, but it was pretty brave of him to quit his job. If he hadn't quit and gotten a manager, he might not have had a singing career at all. What amazes me, though, is that he had enough nerve to sing something from an opera in a club. If he had only sung pop songs, he wouldn't have realized how much people loved his opera voice.
There, guys. What does Dennis think about Russell?
That it was a good idea to enter to a contest.
Yes, to enter that contest.
Yes?
Yes.
What about Sophie? Sophie? Stephanie, I'm sorry. Stephanie.
She thinks he would have found the way to stay in the music area later if he would have continued studying.
Good. What about Anne? What does Anne think about Russell?
That he was brave
it
to
was
quit his job.
What? Can you repeat that, please?
That he was brave to quit his job.
Oh, he was brave to quit his job. Okay.
And to sing opera, not only pop music.
Very good. Now, would you like to listen again?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's listen again.
Dennis. I think it's a good thing he entered that contest. If he hadn't won, he might not have had the confidence to become a singer. And what would have happened if he had stayed in school? Maybe he would have done something entirely different. Stephanie.
Well, it's hard to know for certain, but I think he would have found a way to be a singer anyway. In fact, if he had continued his education, he could have had formal training and gotten an earlier start as a singer.
Anne.
You might be right, Stephanie, but it was pretty brave of him to quit his job. If he hadn't quit and gotten a manager, he might not have had a singing career at all. What amazes me, though, is that he had enough nerve to sing something from an opera in a club. If he had only sung pop songs, he wouldn't have realized how much people loved his opera voice.
Good. Now, which comments do you agree with?
I agree with Anne.
I'm agree with Anne.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
I
agree
agree.
with Anne too.
I agree with Stephanie.
I agree with Stephanie.
Very good. Would you like to see the dialogues?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to show you the
Dennis.
dialogues and
I think it's a good.
there.
Dennis. I think it's a good thing he entered that contest. If he hadn't won, he might not have had the confidence to become a singer. And what would have happened if he had stayed in school? Maybe he would have done something entirely different. Stephanie.
Well, it's hard to know for certain, but I think he would have found a way to be a singer anyway. In fact, if he had continued his education, he could have had formal training and gotten an earlier start as a singer.
Anne.
You might be right, Stephanie, but it was pretty brave of him to quit his job. If he hadn't quit and gotten a manager, he might not have had a singing career at all. What amazes me, though, is that he had enough nerve to sing something from an opera in a club. If he had only sung pop songs, he wouldn't have realized how much people loved his opera voice.
There you go, guys. So now, which comments do you agree with and why?
Can I start? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
Diana, go ahead.
Well, I am between Dennis and Stephanie because I think that, well, in Mexico, it's difficult to be a singer, only if you have a lot of money. But if you enter in a contest like The Voice, obviously you can be so famous, like Carlos Rivera. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Yes.
And, well, maybe as in the second Stephanie, she said that if you are a good singer, maybe you could find another way to be famous. But be honest, if you don't have a lot of money, it's difficult, I think.
Thank you very much, Diana. Thank you. Okay, somebody else?
I am agree with
Dennis and
I'm sorry.
oh, sorry.
Okay.
You first,
No.
Alicia.
Okay, thank you. I am agree with Annie because I think it's very difficult and in this time to quit a job.
Okay.
And he quit his job and he doesn't, how can I say, he doesn't think of what is going to come next. So I think that's a good idea.
All right. The verb agree is a verb. It's a regular verb. So when you use it in a sentence, you say, I agree.
Agree, nah.
Or you agree. There you like that. It's not an adjective. I know in Spanish it's an adjective and we use the verb to be. For example, I am or you are. But in English, it's not an adjective. In English, it's a verb. So it's simple like that. I agree or disagree, or you agree or you disagree, and etc. Okay?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Somebody else?
Negative, you can say don't agree, right?
And you can say don't agree or disagree.
Okay.
All right.
And I don't disagree. No?
Yes, yes, you can
Okay.
say, I don't disagree. Let me write that down for you. I don't disagree. Now you have two negations, two negatives. I don't disagree. So two negates cancel each other out. So you say
You agree?
you agree. That's what it means. When you say I don't disagree, you can say it. I don't disagree is correct. And it means I agree.
But is it common to use it like that?
Yes, it's also common.
Okay.
All right, good.
Okay.
Nobody else has a comment?
Me,
Yeah, go ahead.
I agree with Dennis and Anne because he was brave and entered to the contest. Some people give up or have afraid about that
Are
kind
afraid.
of contest.
Are afraid.
Are afraid, sorry. Yes, thank you. And
Yes.
if he gets stuck only in pop music, the people or even himself couldn't realize the potential like an artist.
Couldn't have realized.
Thank you.
Good,
Couldn't
good.
have realized his potential like an artist.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. Now let's do a very small activity. Can you complete the sentences below? All right. If Russell Watson had stayed in school, maybe he
Would have.
Could have had.
would have.
Could have.
So
Could have.
maybe he would have.
Would have.
Could have.
Didn't have one.
Yeah, so if Russell Watson had stayed in school, maybe he would have had a very different career. They're the stories. If he
Hadn't
won.
hadn't won the talent contest, he might not have become a singer. Number 3, if he had only sung pop songs, he
Wouldn't have.
wouldn't have
wouldn't have or wouldn't have, but wouldn't have. And number 4,
What would happen?
what would happen?
Could.
Would have.
Would.
No.
Had happened.
I'm sorry.
What would
have
had
happened?
happened?
What would have? Okay, very good. What would have happened? There. Good. Now, what are we working with, guys? What is this?
The third conditional.
The third conditional. Are you familiar with the third conditional?
More or less.
More or less.
a little.
Is it your strong? Is it your forte?
No.
Easy.
No.
Not really.
It's, no.
Not
All right,
at all.
let's take a look at these are
Imaginary situation.
in the past. Okay, we're talking about Russell Watson's career, but imagine the other reality, the alternative, if he hadn't quit his job. Okay, what would have happened? Let's take a look at that. Okay. You can use sentences with if to talk hypothetically about the past and use the past perfect in the if clause and the past modal in the main clause. So this is the imaginary situation. If plus past perfect. Why? because we're talking about the past, but the imaginary past. So that's why we use past perfect. If Watson had stayed in school, what is the result? Then you have the result of this imaginary situation. Maybe he would have done something entirely different. Now, in the result, we have past model, would have done. If he hadn't won the talent contest, he might not have had the confidence to become a singer. If he had continued his education, he could have gotten formal music training. All of these.
Teacher, sorry that I interrupt you.
Go ahead,
I'm having a lot of internet problems. So at the end of the class, can you send me the video, please? So I check if I have any question.
Sure, mister.
Thank you.
Good. So one more time, guys. Where is it? I'm gonna put a little screen here. These are imaginary. The imaginary situations. And of course, our imagination is big. Now we have a result. This would be the imaginary result. Or effect. Yes? Of that situation. Imaginary situation, imaginary result or effect. So for the imaginary situations, we use the past perfect, and for the result, we use the past model. And of course, we have the questions and the answers. Questions: what would have happened if he had stayed in school? What would he have done if he hadn't won the talent contest? And yes, no question. Would he have become a singer? Let's review these examples one by one. If plus past perfect. If Watson had stayed in school, this is the imaginary situation, and the imaginary result, maybe he would have done something entirely different. Who agrees with this statement? Or this?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
If this is the same like in the first conditional, that the second sentence can be at the beginning, like maybe, Watson would have done something entirely different if he had stayed in school. Yes, it's the same, yes?
Yes,
okay, that was the question. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, mister. Another example. If the situation, if he hadn't won the talent contest, if he hadn't won, no, he didn't win it. He's a bad singer. He might not have had the confidence to become a singer. Yeah, of course, when you don't win, you think you're no good, right?
Yes.
All right, good. Another one. If he had continued his education, he could have gotten formal music training. Well, yeah, that's possible, right? If he stayed in the school, maybe he would have gone into a music school as well. And all of these are imaginary situations about the past. Hypothetical questions about the past. What would have happened if he had stayed in school? What do you think, guys? What would have happened if he had stayed in the school? No opinions?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes, maybe when he had finished the school, maybe he started his career in the, I mean, in the music, because maybe his parents had told him, you had to finish first, right?
Yeah. Yes. So, okay.
He had
Maybe.
been he had have a different career.
One more time, please.
He had a different career.
He had. He would have.
He would have. Oh yes, sorry, I'm confused a little bit. Confused.
It's okay.
He would have had a different career.
Beautiful. He would have had a, what about he would maybe he might have become a producer. He might have become an architect or an engineer.
Maybe he might have had a different lifestyle.
Yes, he might have had a different lifestyle. Very good.
If he had stayed in school, he might have been successful in other career.
Very good. Yes, there you go. What would he have done? Yes, go ahead, continue.
If he had stayed in school, he might have been a good singer too.
He might have been.
Sorry, yes.
He wouldn't have been a singer.
Yeah,
a
good.
singer too.
Very good, mister. Thank you. All right, next question. What would he have done if he hadn't won the talent contest? He would have.
Maybe he could.
Then won the talent contest.
He might not have quit his job.
It could have been an English teacher.
Yes, yes, yes.
Maybe he will have to look for another job.
One more time.
Maybe he will have had to look for another job.
There you go. He would have had to look for another job. Very good.
Oh,
Somebody
could
else?
be, yes, he would.
He would have he would have still
Stolen.
stolen. No, él seguiría cantando en los cafés.
He would have
He
continued.
would- He would have continued.
Continued. Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Would he have become a singer?
That's what I wanted to
say?
say, because he could have tried it again and again and again. So maybe
Awesome. Yes.
he would have become singer after.
Very good. Now, in the form of a question, would he have become a singer? What is your opinion?
Yes, he would.
Yes, he would.
Would have.
Very good. Or?
No, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't have it.
Wouldn't have. Perfect. There you go. Very good. Third conditional. If past perfect, perfect conditional. Remember what is the perfect conditional?
I'm sorry?
What is the perfect conditional?
The past model plus the past participle verb.
Past modal. And the other form, you say the same thing? Past modal or perfect? Perfect modal. Perfect modal. They are the same thing, okay?
Okay.
All right, good. So we have some examples. If I had got, this is incomplete because some British examples say it like that. But the correct form is got. If I had gotten a gold medal, I would
But it's
have.
also, I'm sorry, teacher, it is also correct to say that if I had got.
It's a British expression. So
Okay.
it's not
They don't
correct.
use gotten.
Yeah, they don't use gotten.
Okay.
So it's a difference between British and American English.
Yes.
Okay.
But in English, in American English, it's correct to say have got,
No.
or it's the same gotten.
It is common to say I've got in English, in American English, it's common to say I've got to describe trait characteristics.
Yes, I agree.
I've got straight hair.
Yes.
Okay, that's when it's common in American English. In American English, it's not correct to say I've gotten straight hair. No, that's not correct.
American, right?
In American English, correct, yes. All right, so let me cross that out. Yeah, this one is not correct. But this one is correct because we're describing characteristics. Okay? Very good. Now, the next example, if I had met Susan last week, I would have given her the documents. But what I wanted to show you here is past perfect, perfect model. Yes, that was the intention, but I didn't complete it. Common errors. Use if plus past perfect and not the simple past. Sometimes we make the error that we use the simple past after had. We use the simple past, but it's not in simple past, it's in past participle. Okay? In conversation, people often say, if I would have instead if I had. But this is not considered correct in writing. In conversation, you're going to hear it. In conversation, you're going to hear it in the TV, in the movies, in the documentaries maybe. But it's not correct. All right?
For example, instead of if I had met Susan last week, they would say like, if I would have had met, or if I would have met.
If I would have met.
Okay.
If I would have met. Yeah, that's how in conversation, sometimes when we speak fast, sometimes the words get twisted. And that happens all the time.
Yes.
Yes, but it's not correct. It happens in Spanish. We say some things in the incorrect form in Spanish when we speak fast. But
Yeah.
we know when it's correct and when it's not and what the person is trying to say. Right?
Yeah.
All right, good. Next. If I had, I would have. One more time. Past perfect. Perfect model. Is the third conditional. Like you said, Leonardo, the if clause, if she had run faster, the main clause, she would, could, might have won the race. Or the other form, she would, could, might have won the race if she had run faster. To form negative sentences, add not after would, could, or might. Might not, could not, would not.
Thank you.
To form negative sentences, add not after had. If she had not, she might have won the race. So the examples here are, if she had run slowly, she might not have won the race. Or if she hadn't run slowly, she might have won the race. But it's okay. Let's continue with some more examples. Here, write each of the two sentences below as one sentence. One sentence. I have two sentences here. Sam didn't get up early. Sam. He's like the teacher. He was late for work. Sam. Now we have to make one single sentence. If, imaginary situation. If Sam had gotten up early, he wouldn't have been late for work. Is that correct, or is that, do you think that's incorrect?
That's correct.
That's
for me.
correct.
That's correct, yes. If Sam hadn't gotten up early,
Yeah,
he wouldn't have
he
been
would
late for
have
work.
been late for work.
Okay, now let's do the other one. Is that for number 2?
If we hadn't,
Number 2, we didn't bring our umbrellas.
If we
hadn't brought
If
Our
we
umbrella.
had
If we had,
brought
our
our umbrellas,
We would
comma,
we wouldn't have
Gotten.
gotten wet.
we wouldn't
Have gotten
Have gotten good.
wet.
have gotten wet. Perfect.
Mhm.
Sure, mister, go right ahead. Oh my goodness, it's already 8:33. What about number 3, guys?
if Jack
He had
If he
If he had started,
if he had
If he had studied,
he
Comma.
wouldn't fail. He wouldn't have
he
failed.
wouldn't fail the test.
Don't forget the comma.
Have
Oh yeah,
failed
comma.
the test.
He wouldn't have.
He
He
wouldn't.
wouldn't have failed the test.
He wouldn't have failed the test. That's right, wouldn't have. Remember that we are talking about the past. So the result in the past is the past perfect, the past model, the past model, the past model, okay? Number 4, I rode the bicycle, I fell off. Ah, yeah.
if I
If
I
I
had
had
learned
ridden the bicycle,
If I
I
had
wouldn't
hadn't.
have fallen off.
Ridden bicycle,
I wouldn't
comma,
have, comma, I wouldn't have fallen off.
no, it's okay. There you go, I wouldn't have fallen off. Very good. What about number 5?
If I
I
hadn't
wouldn't
met him yesterday, comma,
I
I wouldn't knew. I wouldn't
I
have
wouldn't
I
have
wouldn't have
known his name.
his name.
Okay, we're doing good. Yes, David, very good. That's a little better. Number 6.
If the TV hadn't been broken,
they wouldn't
have been born.
comma, they wouldn't have been born.
Any questions, guys? I think you're doing good.
No questions so far.
If they hadn't broken the TV, they wouldn't have been born. But they didn't break it. It's a good sentence, Diana, but in the story number 6, they didn't break it. And broken is another expression to say that it's not working. Not that it's literally broken in place, in pieces, only that it's not functioning. That's what the expression broken means. All right, I have more for you. Would you like to take a picture of this?
Teacher,
Yes.
and twisted could be, I wouldn't have known his name if I hadn't met him yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Finish. Can we go to the next one? Not yet. Next. All right. There. Now, you're going to go in sessions. You're going to do these two, 7 through 12, and this little guy, 1 through 12 as well, okay?
Okay.
But in sessions.
Are you gonna send us?
Yeah, I'm gonna send the image.
Thank you.
Okay, there is one image there. Let's go in sessions and I'll send you the other image when you are in the room. Very good. Let's go, guys. Hello, everybody.
Hello, back.
Hello.
I know you didn't finish, but we're running out of time.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. So let's check what we have, okay? I would like to have the help from some of you guys. So can you please, let's see, Adriana, number 7. Can you type the answer?
Me, number 7?
Yeah,
Okay.
number 7, please. Adriana, Diana Sanchez. Number 9. Patty Guillen, can you do number 9, please? Oh my gosh. Monica, can you do number 10, please?
Yes.
Diana Ayala, can you help me with number 11, please?
Yeah, sure, teacher.
Me number.
Sure, mister, go ahead.
David.
So,
11.
please, go ahead, type all the answers. So we have the first one, number 9. How was the activity, guys? Difficult or easy?
Easy.
Easy, yeah.
Very nice. Sue, how is it? Is it difficult?
No, it was easy.
It was easy? All right.
But I have to remember many things, but I like it.
Very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys are working on the sentence, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a parrot on your shoulder, Sue?
What did you say?
Do you have a parrot on the shoulder? Yes.
Yes, I do.
What's the name again? I can't remember.
It's Jimmy.
Jimmy. Yeah, there you go. Hello, Jimmy.
He
Yes, Jimmy.
he can hear
Ah,
you. I
he
have
can
my
hear.
earphones.
Yes, I see. All right, I got some answers now. Let me check them out. If Isaac hadn't sat in the tree, an apple wouldn't have fallen on his head. David. Number 12. Everybody's finished? Number 10.
I have a question with number 8. If Kevin hadn't lost, we growth if Kevin hadn't got, but we don't know if it's got or gotten lost.
Ah, yeah, we're going to check that. So what we have here, number one, I want to erase number one. I mean, not erase, check. Number one, if Isaac, we have the situation, and the situation is past perfect, hadn't sat under a tree. Good. The result is past model. An apple wouldn't have fallen on his head. Yes, very good. Number two, Kevin got lost. If Kevin hadn't lost, wow, this is not a verb, right? This is an adjective and it remains as an adjective. So the verb is got. So the sentence needs to say
Gotten lost.
Orange.
gotten. Yes.
Orange.
I'm here. Okay, teacher.
Good, good, good. If Kevin hadn't gotten lost, he wouldn't have been crying. Okay, the sentence is not bad, but it's not what you have here.
You wouldn't have cried.
Right, the verb needs to go in past participle. And
Past
here,
participle.
the past participle is been, the verb be, and in the sentence, there is no verb be. So we need to change this for cried.
Right.
There. Next, number 9. Jenny practiced a lot. She won the contest. If she hadn't practiced a lot, she wouldn't have won the contest. Very good. Very good. Number 10. The fireman arrived. If the firemen in plural, firemen hadn't arrived, they wouldn't have put out the fire. Very good. That was a funny joke. I laughed. If it hadn't been a funny joke, I wouldn't have laughed. Very good.
Teacher, we have the first part different. It's almost the same, but we grow. If the joke hadn't been funny, is that correct?
Yes, it's also correct.
Okay, thank you.
Number 12. We didn't clean the room. If we had cleaned the room, it wouldn't have been messy. Very good. Excellent, guys. Any questions?
No.
No.
Everything is easy, right?
Yeah.
Now, we don't have time for the next one, but how about for homework?
Yes,
Yes?
sure.
For
All right,
homework.
we'll leave this for homework, and also this activity will be homework. And that's 2 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Oh.
No.
What?
And
Oh my gosh.
you can find this class in the platform.
Okay.
Would you like to see the platform?
Yes.
What's working?
What number is it, teacher, in the platform?
Let me show you.
On the
Yes,
platform?
please.
Let me show you.
Oh my gosh,
A little minute. Hold on.
the time flew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock already.
Oh my gosh, I thought I was sharing. David, I worked today in the platform. Very good, mister. Was it easy?
Some activities.
All right, so this is the platform, okay?
Mhm.
You're going to have English access, capital letters, and you're going to have the course here,
Yes.
right here. But I have more courses. I have more things. So I'm going to show you what you have.
Mhm. The view ones.
Yeah,
Viewpoint.
this is the one you have, okay?
Mhm.
Viewpoint level 1. That's the one you have. What you need to do is go here. B2. You click on there, click on it, and it'll open up the book. The digital, the online interactive book, okay? This is the book. All of this. You see all the units there. The book has 12 units. You see unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All the units are here. What you're going to do is go to unit 3. You're going to click show all. Okay. Show all. You click on there. And the lessons will display. And you're going to go. Oh no, hold on. This is the third conditional. This is not in the book.
We did already lesson A and B.
This is tomorrow's lesson actually. Actually, this is tomorrow's lesson.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to see these highlights tomorrow. But this is not the third conditional. The media, stories, and we don't have the third conditional here. So I'm gonna send you the homework then, okay?
Okay.
That what I showed you. You finish the homework, we'll check it tomorrow, and then tomorrow you start working on the platform.
Okay, teacher.
Yes. All right. How was the class?
Very interesting.
Good, teacher, thanks.
I think it was easier than other ones.
That's nice. That's nice because this one involves more vocabulary, more grammar structures, more strategies. But if it's becoming easier, that means you're progressing. That's good, right?
Love it, teacher.
Yes.
I miss your class. Thank you.
At the beginning, I'm processing all. That's why I'm so quiet, and then I can.
Got it. All right.
Thank you very much, Jesus.
Thank you, guys. Have a next. I'm sorry. Before we go, do you have any questions?
No.
No. All right.
No.
In that case,
Clear. Thank you.
And it was nice seeing you here, Sue.
one more time. Can you repeat that, please?
What did you say?
That it was nice seeing you here, Sue.
I think the same.
All right. Do you know you ladies know each other?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome.
Yes.
That's a coincidence.
We have
Diana,
many
it's a question.
Yeah, I attend with Sue at elementary school too.
No way.
Second grade.
A second grade.
It's a coincidence, teacher. Like
That's
last
a big,
week.
it's a big coincidence. Yes.
Yes.
I'm glad.
I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Sue.
All right. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. Diana, you have a question.
Well, this is different, a different question that maybe you can help me because I have doubts. If you can say, what can you see? Is that correct? Or what do you see? Which is better? Or what's the difference?
The difference is that one is stating ability. What can you see? You're asking for your ability to see. What can you see?
And
the other, what do you see is you're asking for the action. What do you see? And you can use that, for example, if you have a couple of minutes, I'll show you very quickly. It's loading up and it's only an example.
Yes, teacher.
All right, now here I can ask, what do you see or what can you see? And the difference would be, What do you see? What do you see? Okay, the answer would be something yellow without form.
A part of an animal.
Yes, something yellow, no form. It has no shape. It has no pattern. I don't know if it's something alive or something dead. Yes, correct.
Yes.
That's the activity. That's the action. What do you see? I see something yellow. But if I change the question to what can you see? Now is your ability to not only see, but to imagine, to distinguish. What can you see? What do you see? What can you see?
Maybe it's an octopus.
Ah, maybe it's an octopus. Is that your answer to what do you see or what can you see? Ah, what do you see is the activity. What do you see? I see a little circle. I see something yellow. I see something brown. I see something weird. I see something strange. Yes, that's what I do see. But what can I see? Ah, I have to put the information together. And I have to think about it, discern, and say, that is a teacher in the morning. No, no, wait. Yeah. So what can you see?
I can see a hamburger.
Don't say that, please. I'm hungry.
Oh my God.
All right. Is that good? Or would you like another example?
No,
that's okay.
clear. That's
For example.
okay. We understand.
Diana, is that?
If I have this book,
Yeah.
the question for you can be, what can you see? Right? Obviously, you can identify.
If you want to, yes.
Oh.
But this is not a tricky picture. This is a simple question. So, and if it's for a kid, how old are they? 5, 6 years old?
Like 7, 6.
Yeah, then use do. What do you see? Yeah, and use can when you involve more
bigger students.
Older students, but
Older
more
students.
Vocabulary.
What is the word? What is the word? More abstract concepts.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you challenge everybody's ability to express one's opinion.
And to use vocabulary.
And to use vocabulary, yes. That would be my suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, when they're little, yeah, you say do. What do you see?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank
All
you,
right.
everyone.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, guys. If there are no more questions, we are finished for today, right?
Bye. Thank you so much,
Yes.
teacher. And
See you
thanks
tomorrow.
for the help, for your help.
Thank you. See you.
Bye, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow,
you.
guys.
Bye,
Bye.
Gabby. Have a good night, Gabby. Get well soon.
Yes, Gabby. Hope you feel
Bye.
better soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Sue. See you tomorrow.
See you. Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Mari Carmen. Bye, Gabby. Have a good night. Get well soon. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Gabby. Good night. Excellent. Good night.